India is not only rich in diversity and culture, but it is also rich in its history. There was a time when India was known as the Golden Bird. Throughout its history, despite the British dominating it for a very long time, the wealth and majesty of the nation attracted enemies from all over the world. The nation ultimately won independence from colonial domination in 1947 after a protracted fight. Numerous Independence Day freedom fighters shed a lot of blood and effort to protect the country's glory, and some gave their lives to win the country's independence. Number 1. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Also known as the Iron Man of India and Bismarck of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was known for being very brave and epic from a very young age. Initially a lawyer, Sardar Patel left the legal profession to fight for India's independence from British control. Following India's independence, he was appointed as the country's deputy prime minister and worked tirelessly to bring princely states into the Union of India. He also received the honorary Bharat Ratna award for his hard work and dedication. Number 2. Jawaharlal Nehru is popularly known as Chacha Nehru. He adored kids very much and his birthday is celebrated as Children's Day. Nehru, who started out as a lawyer, rose to fame as an Indian independence fighter and politician. Mahatma Gandhi's attempts to free India from the British had a big impact on his fervor for the country's independence. He participated in the war for freedom, rose to the position of President of the Indian National Congress, and finally was appointed the country's first Prime Minister upon independence. Number 3. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is also known as the Father of Nation. Mahatma Gandhi earned the name because of his great deeds like nonviolent movements. He married Kasturba when he was 13 and studied law in London before traveling to South Africa to practice law. There, he was inspired to fight for human rights by seeing racial discrimination towards some Indians. Gandhi fervently joined the liberation struggle after seeing how India was being ruled by Englishmen. Freedom fighter Mahatma Gandhi led various nonviolent protests against the British people in his quest for independence. Number 4. Lal Bahadur Shastri was born in Mughal Sarai, Uttar Pradesh in 1904. When he finished his studies at Kashi Vidyapeeth, he received the title, Shastri, Scholar. He joined the Mahatma Gandhi-led Salt Satyagrah campaign, the civil disobedience movement, and the Quit India movement as a silent but active liberation warrior. Being an independence freedom fighter, he spent a lot of time behind bars. He held the office of Home Minister upon India's independence before being elected as the second Prime Minister of India in 1964. Number 5. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the creator of the Indian Constitution and the free country's first president, comes in second on the list of the most famous freedom fighters in India. He was a fierce advocate for Mahatma Gandhi. In 1947, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who served as India's first president from 1950 to 1962, saw his goal come true. He was also among the first Indian presidents to be elected to 2 consecutive terms. He raised money for Searchlight and Desh during the independence movement while also contributing articles to these periodicals in 1962. Number 6. Subhash Chandra Bose, freedom fighter, also known as Netaji, was born in Orissa. He may have been shaken by the Jallianwala Bagh massacre and forced to leave England for India in 1921. He became a member of the Indian National Congress and participated in the civil disobedience movement. He sought assistance in Germany after becoming dissatisfied with Gandhiji's non-violence method of freedom and finally founded the Azad Hind government and Azad Hind Army, now known as Indian National Army, where he trained and supervised all freedom fighters. Number 7. Lala Lajpat Rai, also known as Punjab Kesari, was an Indian author and a national freedom fighter. He was an extreme member of the Indian National Congress and a member of the Lal Bal Pal trio. He rose to prominence in 1920 as a result of his leadership of the Punjab protest and the non-cooperation movement after the Jallianwala Bagh event. He passed away in 1928 during a Simon Commission protest after a harsh British lathi charge. Number 8. Bhagat Singh was a well-known revolutionary, and a contentious and my personal favorite freedom fighter for India who eventually died as a proud martyr for his nation. He was born in Punjab in a Sikh family of independence warriors. Since he was a naturalized citizen, he joined the non-cooperation movement in 1921. At the age of 23, he was hung to death by British colonizers. His enduring nickname is Shahid Bhagat Singh. Freedom fighter Bhagat Singh popularized the term Inqilab Zindabad. Number 9. Mangal Pandey. He was the soldier in the British First Freedom Fighter Army. He rebelled when he learned that the cartridges the soldiers were given were lubricated with pig fat. For the first time, Mangal Pandey inspired Indians by introducing the phrase, Maro Firangi ko. His uprising served as the catalyst for the first liberation struggle. He was one of the earliest rebels to motivate young Indian soldiers to start the 1857 Great Rebellion, Indian Mutiny, also called India's First War of Independence. Nana Sahib, who headed a band of fervent rebels, made a crucial contribution to the 1857 insurrection. By slaughtering the force's survivors, he overran the British soldiers in Kanpur and threatened the British camp. In addition to being bold and brave, Nana Sahib was a talented administrator who organized and oversaw thousands of Indian warriors. He is one among the best freedom fighters of India.